Well, until the last legislative session, Maine was the only state in the country without a public defender system.
That's when a bipartisan group funded the Rural Defender Unit and hired 5 public defenders to help in rural parts of the state where getting an attorney is often a challenge. Governor Janet Mills is proposing using $17 million of her $10.3 billion budget proposal on Indigent Legal Services. News Center Maine's Jackie Mundry takes a look.
For people in Maine accused of crimes who can't afford their own attorney, the state has to provide them with one.
We have one job, which is to ensure that if a person in Maine is charged with a crime, they get the representation to which they're entitled.
Justin Andrews is the executive director of the Maine Commission on Indigent Legal Services. He says his department is having a hard time even doing that.
So these resources are vital to ensure that we can accomplish that one job.
Governor Janet Mills is proposing using $17 million in the next state budget to nearly double the current funding for MCILS. Of that $17 million, she wants to use $13.2 million to create a new tiered system to increase the pay for attorneys who take on more difficult cases. The remaining money would be to hire 10 more public defenders, which would bring the total number of public defenders across the state to 15.
They have just now, I believe, hired the 5 individuals for the current pilot project. And I'm certainly anxious to see, as everyone else is, how that will fare. We've offered to double that in this budget to 10 people doing basically a couple of pilot projects.
MCILS says to take on its current caseload, it would need more than 200 public defenders. Most of the cases are still handled by the 62 private attorneys who are tapped to take them on. And Andrews says they're still just scratching the surface.
We would need to go from the 62 attorneys we have now to approximately 208 attorneys. That's 208 additional attorneys.
The governor's budget still needs to go to the legislature's appropriation committee before any of these proposals are voted on by the full House and Senate. Jackie Mundry, News Center, Maine.